Hey guys, this is Garima Pradhan and I'm back with another topic. And today we are going to discuss how to stay focused despite having problems around, despite having issues that are stopping us from focusing. Okay, so this video is for every person out there who's trying to be busy but is not able to focus. Okay, so this video will totally be a change for you because in today's video I'll be sharing you what exactly are the areas that you need to work on to understand what exactly is stopping you from being focused. So let's begin. What can be the key ingredient for a person to not focus? Ask yourself this question. What is that one thing that distracts you or is distracting you? It can be losing somebody you really loved. It can be death. It can be death of a person that you truly loved. It can be a family member. It can be a relative. Or it can be a close connection person. Maybe a person from your family, very near family. That can be someone whom you say mama, chacha, or somebody of that sort. And if you have really encountered those things and it's getting tough for you to interact with other people having the same names, I simply suggest you take out time with yourself because you need it. If the wounds are fresh, it will take a year. Okay? If the incident has happened a year back, you are still at a better space. But if this is a fresh incident, you require time for about 1 year. Okay, only then you will be able to encounter these terminologies very easily. By then, it will be a tough ride for you because seeing the people around having the same jargons that you lost will somewhere or the other act as a hindrance in understanding, in reacting to them properly. Okay, it's not their fault, nor it's yours, but it's just that because of the loss, you're just not in the right space to give attention in the desired format you will be giving them. Right? So, what you can do is now coming to the topic, how to be focused. Now, we talked about distractions. What can be the possible distractions? Right? These were that. It can be loss of somebody, right? It can be because loss of a job. It can be because you just started something new but are not able to take it ahead because you are scared, right? So these are the basic distraction reasons. But now, how to claim back your power and stay focused? Okay, so first point is resolve the internal war with you. I know it's really hard for you to understand where the problem is inside, alright? But if there are some areas on which when you talk, you end up getting emotional or you end up getting overpowered or tightly hugged by emotions, understand, girl, you need time with yourself, okay? It's because there is some internal conflict going on with you. You are at a war with yourself, and it can only be at peace when you sit with yourself in peace. And in peace context here means sit with yourself in silence. You need alone time because for understanding your own self, your own essence, your own powers, you need to sit with yourself. Okay, only then you can understand what your inner child is saying to you. What is it trying to convey you that it requires it, right? So sit with yourself. Second, find out why it is affecting you. Ask yourself, what is it trying to teach me? Like, let's take an example. You recently encountered death in your family, okay? It's tough for you, it's affecting you strongly, it's affecting your emotions, it's affecting the same name jargon around having people around you, right? You are getting very impulsive or you're getting very much detached with people because you don't really connect because of your own wounds. You're not able to give them the space and respect that you would have given them. Now, why is it happening at first place? You need to find out. It is because you recently encountered a loss. Right? Now, what is it trying to teach you? It's trying to teach you that something that you lost is definitely inevitable. It cannot come back in your life, right? That's for sure. The vibe cannot be created or found again, right? But it's trying to teach you that it's life and no person is certain on this planet. Each one of us have to go someday, right? So it's only trying to teach you that embrace every person's presence like it's their last day. Don't wait for them. Don't wait for creating moments with them. It's now. It's in the now. Create it now. Okay? Shift your focus to the ones you are having right now. Okay? Third, accept the truth of what's gone and make room for the ones that are new to you, that are coming your way. Make space for them. Okay? Fourth, embrace what you still have and be grateful for what you have. Because if you don't embrace what you have, you are indirectly conveying universe that I don't value what you have given me, so you can take back whatever you have given me. And we should not be doing like that, right? We should be grateful for the things we have. Okay? Fifth point, what do you want to do in this moment? Ask yourself. Ask yourself, what is it that you want to do, Garima? What is it, that one thing that you guys want to do at this point of time? And just do it. Don't think for tomorrow. Don't plan for that context. If you feel something is doable right at this moment, do it. Who is stopping you? It's you against you. It's not the world. It's just you stopping yourself. So don't do that. Just begin with whatever small step you feel is good for you at this moment. Just do it. If you feel like you are comfortable drawing, draw. If you're comfortable sketching, sketch. Okay? If you're comfortable cooking, cook. Okay? Do whatever brings back the happiness in you. Okay? Just do it. Then sixth point is, find one reason to begin. For staying focused, you need one reason to begin. And that one reason can be you. Because you are important and you have to give yourself that place in your life and not wait for the world to give you that space. You have to claim that. You have to grab that yeah, this is mine, right? So you have to keep yourself first, your mental health first. Only then you can take care of others' mental health. Else you cannot. Okay? So first you have to be fit mentally. Only then you can give back to society. Right? So make the best of time and do something today that your future self will be grateful for. That was all from my side on the topic. I hope this was helpful. If it was, do drop your comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay? This was all for this video. Garima Pradhan signing off. Bye-bye.